defensive player of the week going into a season high 7 saves for you. Just what's it been like just figuring it out on that back end, being that last solution, but just being so sound as a defensive unit?
I mean, yeah, these past 2 games have been obviously hard fought defensively. We've just listened to coach's plan. We've closed center, 4 shots from out wide. But when the shots do come, I'm always ready. And I think just staying calm, staying collected, doing what my goalie coach Steve tells me and stuff. So.
With back-to-back 1-0 games, and just an overall solid start to the season for you. You put up 2 shutouts and it's made 17 saves through the season. It seems like you found a good connection with just keeping the ball in the net. Tell me about what's been working for you this year.
I think it's just following up from last year. Last year, I think I had a pretty good season. Obviously, it was cut a little short, losing to Davidson in the quarterfinal, but we wanted to bounce back this year. I think our team is better than ever, and just like I said, staying calm and collected and doing my job when it comes to it.
On a personal note, what was it like, that summer work, that intent behind the summer work, and how did that obviously help the team, but how does that help you this fall as well?
Over the summer, even the summer coming in, when I transferred here to Duquesne, I worked my butt off to get the starting job, and I knew I couldn't let up because I knew we had a transfer coming in. We had 2 great other goalkeepers behind me, and Jacob Conti, Strings, and even Sam Cross now, 3 great goalkeepers behind me. I knew they were going to push me, so even Strings played on the same summer team as me, and he was pushing me all along, and I thank them for that. I thank my coach every day because he's never like, oh, you're the number 1 goalkeeper. He tells me that these 3 guys are pushing me to take my spot every single day, and I think that's what keeps me going.
Talk about the resiliency with this unit, especially with back-to-back 1-goal wins. Things have to always be very tight and chippy in those kind of games. What keeps you guys staying tough till the end of the game?
I think it's just grit. Even though we won 1-0, we might have been outshot both games, but we are finding ways to win right now, and that's a good thing to have as a team. We know that we can move the ball, ping it around, and score goals, and we know that we can also get dirty goals as we did in Xavier and even today. And then just defend. We defend our butts off for 90 minutes no matter what.
Seemed like Xavier was talking to earlier, and it seemed like there was a level of disrespect that was given to you guys. Just going back to that game, how do you use that, and then how do you make sure when you have such an emotional win like that that you don't let up back on your home pitch?
Right. I mean, even Xavier, they came off a 2-0 win against the number 2 team in the country, Marshall, and we knew coming in there they had just played 3 days earlier, and we just said to each other, let's go put it to them. We might be the underdog, as we are in a lot of games, but just staying together as a unit and just having that grit and just being with each other. And I think that's another thing is off the field, we have team bonding and everything all the time, and just staying together, trusting each other a lot more than our team did last year.
You talk about team bonding and this idea of resiliency, especially in your back end. You have 4 really good defenders who just been playing very good, and especially one end with Sam Bennett, his toughness. He took 2 pretty late tackles and got back up both times. So talk about the resilience and toughness of someone like that.
Yeah, I mean, Sam Bennett stepped in tonight, played very well. Chris Angel came up with a knock pregame, and his name was called, and he stepped up, did his job. I think that's everybody. Everybody on that bench wants to play. Everybody on that bench in practice is pushing everyone in front of them to try and take their spot, which increases our level so much more.
Obviously, you don't want to give too much away as the other keeper, but what does it take when you notice a keeper's off of his line on that other side, and you know that there's just green light special for you guys? Yeah. It's there if you can take it and if you can talk and be in formation.
Right. I mean, last year we had a goal just like that from half field, but as a keeper, he was off his line very, very much a lot, and Bendix even tried him one time, just didn't hit it well. He hits that well, it's going in, but we keep going. We kept defending and got the result.